Welcome into another edition of Tech Talks. I'm Andy Demetra, and we are pleased to be joined today on Tech Talks by your new head coach for Georgia Tech Swim and Dive, John Ames, ahead of the Yellow Jackets dual meet tournament this weekend, Friday and Saturday at McCauley Aquatic Center. John, it's great to catch up with you. How are you?
All right, doing great. Excited.
Yeah, very excited as well. You should be, and Georgia Tech fans as well. This is a really cool event, the first of its kind that Georgia Tech has ever hosted. Can you explain the format of this dual meet tournament taking place in McCauley this weekend?
Absolutely, and it's not just the first time that we've hosted this. This is a first time in college history, anyway. So there are 8 teams, and we decided that the matchups were decided by ranking the teams that are participating, and then the top ranked team chose their first opponent. A second ranked team chose their opponent, and then the third ranked team chose that opponent, and that's how the matchups were decided. And NC State chose third, and they chose us, so that's where we are. The winner of the first event on Friday morning, the first events, I should say, Friday morning, will compete against the winners on the same side of the bracket. The losers will compete in a consolation event. And then in the afternoon, the winners of the winners bracket will compete against each other on Saturday. And the winners of the consolation brackets will compete against the winner on the other consolation bracket side. So that's basically how it goes. And every team is going to get to compete 3 times, no matter what, with the consolation brackets being contested as well. So
It's amazing nobody's thought of this before. And of course, leave it to Georgia Tech to do something groundbreaking, never before done in college swimming. And of course, John, this will be your first home meet as head coach of the Yellow Jackets. What kind of feelings are stirring inside you as we get set for Friday?
well, the excitement of the meet is first and foremost. Last year I was interim coach, so I do feel like I got some under my belt that year, which it was a very exciting season as well. So I'm really excited, especially on the diving side of things. Is something that is it's different. It's an abbreviated format because we need to be able to fit 2 events in an hour and a half, and so that'll be fun. And then the format for the swimming is also, scaled down a little bit too to be able to fit it all in. But as far as this being my first meet goes, couldn't be more excited and a little bit nervous at making sure everything runs right, I guess. But we've got our great facilities people on that side, led by Kiera O'Halloran. So I think we're prepared.
And you can't have a better facility, of course, than the McCauley Aquatic Center. Your team opened up its competition season last weekend at Emory. Tell us who some of the standouts were.
Yeah. Some of the standouts of that meet were freshman Annabelle Smith. Awesome. She won the breaststroke event, and also was a member of the winning relay and swam breaststroke in that and had a really fast split time. So definitely excited for that on the women's side. On the men's side, Lucas Vedketter had a great. He swam some pretty tough events in the 400 IM, the 500 free, and the 1,000 free, and won each one of them. On the diving side of things, Max Fowler won both boards, and so that was exciting. And the women's split, where Katie McKighton, senior Katie McKighton, won the 1 meter, and then transfer Elizabeth Rockefeller won the 3 meter. So all with zone qualifying scores. So that was exciting.
Yeah, it's great to have zone qualifying scores right off the rip. Aside from those swimmers that you just mentioned and divers, John, who are some other swimmers, members of your team that Georgia Tech fans would be wise to know and wise to follow as this season goes on? You have high expectations for them.
Absolutely. Well, like I mentioned, Max Fowler is our returning All-American, so he's definitely want to keep an eye on him. Burke Erturk, he is a freshman, was third at the Junior World Championships this summer in the 200 fly, so he's someone to definitely keep an eye on. Giovanna Race, She is competing for the first time. She was here last year, had to sit out last year and is getting over a surgery, but she looks great and ready to go. And I know she's very excited about this. Phoebe Wright, senior in the backstroke. She is also somebody we want to look. She just missed making NCAA championships last year. And I'm going to try not to butcher this last name, Nina Stanislavic in the sprint free. We definitely want to keep an eye on her too. So it's got a number of people we really want to look at.
Yeah, I'll look forward to some fast times all throughout this weekend for the Georgia Tech dual meet tournament Friday, Saturday, McCall Aquatic Center. Get out there, support your Yellow Jackets. John Ames, head swim and dive coach. Thanks so much for joining us here on Tech
All right.
Talks.
Thank you very much. All right. Thanks, Andy.